It's a 2-for-1 special with this. Two things that are controversial: Elon Musk and the fact that you shouldn't be adding present day politics into video games. Now, for people who don't know, Elon Musk has Asperger's, which is a form of autism. So the people on Twitter who are using the man's site, because he does own it now, it is his site, want to sit there and complain about the guy and make fun of him, like, oh, he acts weird and he has autism. Aren't you the side of love and tolerance and hate has no place here? Oh, so making fun of person on the left that who has mental illness. Oh no, that's you can't do that. But oh, Elon Musk perfectly fine because he has opinions we don't agree with. So if he was on your side and he kissed your ass, would you still be saying the same things about him? I bet you wouldn't. But free speech, right? You know, that's what's great. You can say whatever you want about him, and you're able to do it on his platform. But adding present day political BS kills the vibe. It does. But John, you stupid fat fucking incel chud, every game is political. Now, there's a difference between politics in games and then adding real world politics into games. I bring up Zelda. Zelda, you have the Kingdom of Hyrule, which has its own politics because it has a king. It deals with not only domestic affairs, but foreign affairs. It has politics. But when you hear something like non-binary, like you did in Dragon Age, that is modern politics being inserted into the video game. So there's a big fucking difference. We do not want the modern stuff. Like, I do not want to play a Zelda game where Link is having an existential crisis about his fucking sexual identity because of people wanting to insert that crap. Okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Those are the kinds of modern politics that we're talking about. So you can say, oh, every game is political. No, it's not. Pong. What's the political agenda of Pong? Or Candy Crush? You want to say every game is political? Go ahead. Take some of these games and try to tell me the political motivations behind them. Elon Musk blasted the idea of injecting present-day politics BS into video games, saying it kills the vibe of what video games are supposed to be. In a post on Twitter, Musk wrote, "Video games are meant for you to be immersed in an exciting and creative alternate reality and have fun with friends. Adding present-day political bullcrap kills the vibe." Yeah. Look at how many games just in 2024 that came out that had modern-day political crap. How many of them succeeded? Oh, wait. How many of them succeeded? There you go. There you go. You just answered your own question. Before you even say, oh, well, a lot of them. No. Really, think about the games that have come out. Now, is it possible to do? Of course. But we don't like it these days because these game companies think that you're stupid. Gamers who are capable of solving complex puzzles in games are treated like they're stupid when it comes to story. These companies need to feel they need to hold your hand constantly saying, guys, this story is about racism and racism is bad. And you shouldn't do racisms. Because racism isn't good, it is bad. Instead of letting you read between the lines and experiencing the story, they've got to tell you every 5 seconds that racism is bad. While also simultaneously bashing on the white players. I guess racism is bad as long as it's, these comments are not out of the ordinary for Musk. During a town hall conducted last year, Musk explained why he believes DEI kills art. As soon as you can see something that is forcibly imposed on the story, or discordant, it destroys the art. It's hard to enjoy the story It kicks you out of the story because you can just feel that you're being lectured. Yeah, yeah. That I mean, I don't know why this is such a controversial topic. I mean, yeah, there are people who enjoy politics and literally everything because that's their entire personality, but normal people do not want a agenda pushed down their throat in everything. And it's taken over everything. Comics, movies, TV shows, video games, everything. You're being lectured now. Everything. No, there's no escape anywhere. About Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Yasuke. The idea of including present-day political bullcrap breaks immersion is simply common sense. It's also something that Lord of the Rings author J.R.R. Tolkien discussed in his essay on fairy stories. First, first Tolkien explained what makes a successful sub-creator. He makes a secondary world which your mind can enter. Inside it, what he relates to really is true. And it accords with the laws of the world you therefore believe in while you are there and as it were inside. Next, he explains how one can fail. The moment disbelief arises, the spell is broken, the magic, or rather art, has failed. You are then out in the primary world again, looking at the little abortive secondary world from the outside. If you are obliged by kindliness and circumstance to stay, then belief must be suspended or stifled. Otherwise, listening and looking would become intolerable. But this suspension of disbelief is a substitute for the genuine thing. The subterfuge we use when condescending to games or make believe, and when trying more or less willingly to find the virtue we can work in. We can in the work of an art that has for us failed. Are there any comments? No comments. Again, I understand that there are some people who enjoy the political crap and literally everything, but normal people don't. Normal people, you can see it with Disney, you can see it with these game companies, people are getting tired of it. And while you may enjoy it, clearly other people aren't. So you can say, I don't know what anyone is complaining about. Art is political and blah, blah. Well, people are tired of it. Clearly people are tired of it, which is why Disney's not doing well. You know, Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, they're not doing well. Doctor Who isn't doing well. Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power isn't doing well. Star Trek isn't doing well. These video games aren't doing well because they're forcing modern politics into everything. If you want to be lectured and see representation, good for you. But you need to accept that the majority of the community do not give a crap about that. They just want, after they come home from a long day of work, they want an escape. They don't want to come in from the real world and go to a virtual one where they're just going to be lectured some more. Again, if you enjoy that, that's great. Wonderful. It's nice that you have no real personality apart from politics, but other people do. You have parents looking for an escape for a little bit, want to play World of Warcraft or some other online game, and they're going in to find that modern politics have taken over. Being lectured, oh, you're racist. If you're white, you're evil. If you're white, you're the source of all misery on the fucking planet. Oh, black people are oppressed. Women are oppressed. Patriarchal society, capitalism bad. Again, it's like adding Link having an existential crisis about his sexual identity. It makes no sense. We're not playing Zelda to see Link go through that kind of journey. Link go through that journey. We're there to play Zelda. We know the story. We know what Zelda's about. We know there's a Kingdom of Hyrule that has its own politics. We don't need modern politics inserted into a game that we're using as an escape. I don't understand what's so controversial about this. Not everyone wants to be lectured to. I, I don't understand this. And again, the people who going after him, the dude has autism, and it's always the side of love and tolerance. Hate has no place here. And yet they're making fun of the guy. He's like, oh my God, he acts so fucking weird. Well, you know what he isn't doing? Going on Twitter or TikTok and, you know, Kool-Aid in their hair, piercings all over their fucking face, crying about how he was misgendered. So you want to talk about weird? We'll talk about weird. Hey, I was misgendered 3 times at work. I tried so hard to look like a woman, and I was misgendered. Yeah, you don't see him doing that crap. So you want to talk about weird and how someone acts weird? Let's talk about the Kool-Aid haired, nose piercing, metal in face individuals who are whining and crying on TikTok and Twitter and all that because they were misgendered. You want to go there? Let's fucking go there. You want to talk about weird? Let's talk about the fucking people on TikTok and Twitter and all that whining about, oh, Orange Man bad for the last 10 fucking years. You want to talk about weird? We'll fucking go there. So the side of love and tolerance, not exactly loving and tolerant. They are the least loving and the least tolerant. And they're taking something like this, something that isn't controversial and normal people agree with, and they're attacking the guy for it. Just because you're a fucking loser who likes politics and everything doesn't mean the majority of people are. Get the hell over it. People, when they play games, read comics, watch movies, do not want to be lectured to. They don't want to sit there for however long and be lectured and basically accused of being the source of all freaking evil in the world because of their skin color or because of their gender. So, people who are finding this controversial, you tell me, go out, maybe you should go outside. Go experience the world a little bit. I'm close to 40. I've been to every state apart from Hawaii and Alaska. I've gone out there. I've lived life. I've had so many jobs. I've worked at SeaWorld. I've worked as a CNA. I've worked in a factory. I've lived my life. I've had experience. So all you fucking little kids, challenged individuals who are constantly online, before you start coming at me, maybe you should look at your own life. Look at your own life before you start going after people like me and Elon Musk and anyone who says that adding present-day political bullcrap kills the game. While you're sitting there in your parents' basement, which is funnily enough how it usually is, maybe you should look at yourselves and realize that not everyone is like you, and not everyone wants political bullcrap thrown into everything. But hey, what do any of us know? We're just fucking chuds. Oh, we're gooner chuds. And if we don't want political crap in games all the time, then we're the problem. Anyway. Modern gaming. If you don't have stuff like this shoved down your throat, it's not worth playing. Anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.